I have noticed that for the past few anime seasons, we have been getting more and more main characters that are super shy, reserved, and socially awkward. It was getting to the point that each time that I begin a new anime and I noticed that the main character has this personality, I was just rolling my eyes, thinking to myself, here goes another one. But the secret of the silent witch blew me away from the very first minute with the beautiful, awe-inspiring animation that when I later learned that the main character has a shy personality, I did not even mind at all. Because if the animation was any indicator, I was thinking to myself, okay, we are in for a very good anime. And I was right because not only the animation, but the characters, the writing, the pacing, everything was done very well. And let's talk about it. First, let's talk about our main character, Monica. Well, Monica, like I said, super shy, reserved, socially awkward, but not without cause, because she did experience a very traumatic moment in her childhood, and but she was even with all of her faults as a person, because she is literally the type that if there's too many eyes on her, she gets overwhelmed and faints on the spot. But she was still able to manage to become one of the seven high witches, because she is so shy that she thought to herself, okay, I cannot speak in public. It just makes me too nervous. I stutter and I cannot do magic correctly. So what does she does? She invents her own type of a way to cast magic, and that is chantless magic, that she doesn't have to do say anything in order to cast magic unlike other people. And that's how she became the silent witch, one of the seven great witches. But because of her title, she has certain responsibilities, and one of them being now is that she is supposed, well, not supposed, sorry, she is to go to this a school and guard the second prince, infiltrate the student the student council, and she's been doing a great job. And not only is she able to, well, re-experience her school days, but she is also finding friends, growing as a person, battling past demons, gaining a little bit of confidence in herself. But it's not like the progression from episode 1 to episode, well, 12 in her gaining new confidence and growing as a person. It's not like it was an 180. No, even by episode 12, you know that she still has a lot of growing to do, and it was done naturally and well paced. And one thing that I want to say now about the writing is that the writing is phenomenal, not only for our main character but our side characters. And one thing I also want to say is that even though that this anime is not tagged as a comedy, it right now is only categorized as fantasy school life, there were so many moments throughout the entire 12 episodes that made me laugh out loud, that how can this one of the tags not be comedy, because there were just through episodes, there were just so many comedic moments that were just well executed. that this should also be categorized as a comedy, just what I want to say. Now, moving on from all that, let me just say that even though that, yes, Monica Everett is a very good main character, that I did like to watch her. That she, even though that she's super shy, reserved, that when she needs to get serious and get business done, she does manage to pull through and take things serious and do it with style. Now, but even though that she is our main character, let me just talk about two side characters. We have Lana Colette. Sorry I pronounced that wrong. From the first moment that she appears, she was very well done because she became friends with Monica very naturally, and she also have her own problems because she was from a merchant family and she bought her title as a noble. So she wasn't a noble her entire life. So she was able to make friends with Monica very naturally. Whenever Monica have problems with anybody else, being a little bit bullied or something like that in her new school environment, Lana was the first person to step in and protect her, and she is just such a good friend. But not only Lana, but another character I want to talk about, Isabel. Isabel is such a, let's say, a fangirl for Monica because Isabel, in order to became like Monica's cover for her to attend the school, Isabel being a noble and making Monica to be like one of her servants. She plays the role of villainess so well because even though that is a detriment to her good name as a noble and somebody that is known to be super kind, but she loves Monica so much that she plays out the villainous role to help her cover her for her alibi and so on. That is just so funny because she does it just so well and like practicing like being in a play but in real life everyday people, that it just cracked me up each time that she tries to play as a novel. Even if there was a one moment that I want to talk about where you can hear her through the door screaming and throwing teacups or whatever, crashing in the floor and the walls. And when the screen pans out inside the room, you just see her just with a broom and she in a corner hitting a pillow. It was just so funny. But yes, not only, like I said, not only Lana but also Isabel. Those two are just friends that you can have for a lifetime, that will always be there to have your back. And I'm just glazing this anime so much. So let me just say that I am going to give this anime a 9 out of 10. And some of my friends that I did saw this anime with were saying to me, no, 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 this anime is a 10 out of 10. But I don't think so. The only thing that could have pushed me a little bit towards giving this anime a 10, it would have been if there were more fight scenes, because our main character Monica, being one of the seven high witches, I can say that throughout the entire 12 episodes, there have been only 4 moments that I can count where Monica got serious and properly showed her prowess as one of the seven witches. But each one of those moments that she managed to get into, let's say, serious mode, it lasted very briefly, so I could never get a proper sense of what she's truly capable of. So I'm going to end it here. So have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're from, and see you next video.